All right, there we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here this evening. Um, I just wanted to come in and do an update with everybody to let everyone know what's going on. Um, so, the first thing that I wanted to go over is making sure everyone is being able to get their streaming services, the secure guard set up, and just seeing if you're running into any issues with any of those services at this time.
Hank, I've never received an email from the streaming service.
Yes, ma'am. Um, all right, so I'll send it again, and like I say, everybody should have it. You just have to check your spam and thing. If not, no problem at all. I'll resend it to you. Um,
Yeah, I check my spam every day.
Yeah. So I'll send it back to you and then we'll go from there. Because there's a few folks who were they needed to know around what time it's sent. And that's the part that I can't tell you because I soon as I send them, tell you I send them right out. Miss Ferry says she hopes to set up hers tomorrow. So we'll get it squared away, Miss Darva, and I apologize if it didn't go through. We'll get it right over to you.
Okay,
Um,
thanks. And did you
oh,
find out about the ESPN?
Yes, they said the only way that they can do it, it will remain on your card, but you would um I'm trying to remember exactly what she sent me in the email. I'll pull it up, but it's basically if you don't use the money, then it will stay there. And then at that point, you can use it to purchase the ESPN if that's what you wanted to do. But it would have to be enough there each time for if you want to use the card. You heard me?
Well, the ESPN is 29 and the card is for 20, so I was going to pay the additional.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. She's saying like just say if you didn't use it 1 month, then yes, you will have it there. But if you wanted to continue each month, you wouldn't be able to use the card for the full 29 because it's only and I don't think they're gonna she says she doesn't think they're gonna let you pay with two credit cards. So you would have to log in and see if they will allow you to do that. But most likely they're going to charge you one card only. So I don't think that will work the way that you wanted to do it. It's a max of $20 if you can get it to fit into that budget range.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Hold on, I see. All right. I just wanted to try to check the chat too. So, with that being said, I wanted I wanted to go over the subscriptions and make sure everybody has that part set up. Um, for everybody that I do know that has set it up, that said they're loving it. And just keep in mind, you can do one service or you can do multiple services. Like I have one person, if I'm not mistaken, who has right around three services with the card. And that's all depending on how you decide to use it. Because I'm just giving you an example. The Disney and Hulu is right around $12.99. And then there's Stars, there's HBO, there's quite a few other ones. There's over 145 top streaming services that you can choose from. So so it all depends. You can use it for just one or you could use it for multiple services. You have Friendly TV is a good one, which is I know that I think they're $5 or $6. I think they just changed their price. So there's quite a few different ones you can choose from to make it work for you. Now, what else? Um, so we talked about the streaming services and we talked about the secure guard. And everybody understands inside your back office under the overview where it says package features, there's a code that you put in. Soon as you go to the Secure Guard site, it's gonna ask you for that code. So you put that code in. No one should have to pay for any of the services. And then I want to make sure that everybody else. I'm gonna put out another video on the Bit Defender. When it asks you what account do you want to, it gives you two options. It gives you an option to set up a account with your email, or you can use your Identity IQ account. You want to make sure you use your Identity IQ account, because if you don't, then it's going to try to ask you to pay. So please make sure you keep that in mind. All right. So we went over that. Now, got some uh good news, and I got some bad news. Now, the good news is I spoke to the developers of the neobank. Everything is moving forward with that. I'm hoping in the next week or two that we should get a first glance at how it's going to look for our CES neobank. I spoke also with um, the funeral assistance plan. They're giving me a hard time because they're saying in order for it to be a corporate account, we need to have at least 100. And this is my fault. I should have paid more attention to this. They're saying we should have at least 100 people on the account, and I said, I didn't see any of that in the writing, and so they're saying they have to put our account on hold until we get at least 100 people to get that special pricing. And I was like, I don't agree with it, but I don't want to burn, because I've been trying to get in to work out something with them. So they're holding the stick right now. So so I can't rock the boat too much, but I do want to let everybody know on that part that is my fault. That's something I should have made sure was exact right before I told everybody about it. So I'm trying to see if they can waive it for us, so everything will be good to go. So um, we're sitting at when I last checked, we're sitting at a total of 26 um founders. So I have to check it one more time because there was a glitch in the system. So I want to make sure it counted the right folks as founders. So I have to check the exact numbers. So I will let everybody know the final number on that. What else? Also, we have had two folks registered for the virtual healthcare. The virtual healthcare is a similar situation, but they're a little bit more flexible on it. So they told me we have to have at least 30 plus people on it. So I told them we don't have that number yet, but so for the folks who paid for it, so we still have their money. So we'll make sure that we see how many people register in the next week or so, and see if we can get that number up to hit what we need to be at for the virtual healthcare, because these are two things that I know many people wanted, and I was just so happy to get them back. But we do have to meet those requirements, and I'm ready to move forward with it. But so we'll see what happens in the next week or so, and we're going to be working on alternative methods as well to see what we can do. What else? I went over the Neo Bank. I went over the funeral assistance and the virtual healthcare. And then, of course, I wanted to talk about the CES marketplace. The CES marketplace, I decided to make things a lot easier in the marketplace, because we were gonna do it with the gift cards inside the and I'm glad I said that. That brought me to the gift card. I mean the Visa cards. Um, So inside of the CES marketplace, we were doing the gift cards where we automatically take the 20% off of the gift card, but it still seemed like it was a little confusing for folks, and I don't like anyone being confused when, especially when they're doing something that I'm a part of. So I tried to make it easier. I thought that would have been the easiest way, but what I decided to do is go away from people having to do two steps: buying the gift card, then buying inside of the store. So what I decided to do is make it to where anybody who shops in the store, if you just put in the discount code of 220, and that automatically gives you your 20% off. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that you no longer have to, the gift cards have been deleted out of the system. All you have to do is just put in, if you purchase something, you see something that you like, all you have to do is put in 20, and that'll get you your 20% discount instead of having to buy the actual gift card that automatically has the 20% off on. Last thing, I reached out to them, and I don't want to feel like this because they haven't given me a definite answer yet. Um, I don't want to feel like that they're taking advantage of us, the gift cards, but they can't tell me where the gift cards are. So I'm waiting to, not the gift card, the Visa cards. So I'm waiting to hear from them. I gave them until Wednesday to get this figured out. And so I'm just waiting to hear from them. That's just so everybody who wants to get a discount outside of the CES marketplace, if let's say if you wanted to buy gas or anything else and you're looking to get the 20% discount, that's what this is going to allow you to do. Or anything, if you want to purchase anything outside of the CES marketplace. And I want to make sure I say this. I think most of everybody knows that there's a max of $2,000 per month that you can load on the card once the cards arrive. So that's saving you right around $400 a month, especially if you are a founder. That in itself, after what, 3 months, pays for the $1,000 that you paid to be a founder already. So just letting everybody know all of the updates of everything that's going on. Um, Now that's all I have as far as my updates. But if you all have anything that I might have missed, please go ahead and feel free to ask away. So I'm passing it over to you all to ask any questions. Oh, let me do this also, folks. I know you all are not a crypto community, so you this is something that I know you're learning. But keep in mind, remember you have the 400 million EMPT tokens that will be added to the new staking pool as the price goes up. So, folks, you have to pay attention to the price. And this is just something that in the crypto community, that's something that you just pay attention to. So I'm just recommending that you all pay attention. You don't have to buy one time. You could buy one time. You could buy 0 times. But if you want, excuse me, if you want to earn more EMPT, you're probably going to have to purchase a little bit more times and then stake those and then have the ability to stake even more, earn even more rewards. So go ahead, Miss Darvin.
Hey, Anthony, I just wanted to say how great it is to see you, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Hey, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that. Hey, and I don't know if you see this little
Mm-hmm.
roughage around here.
Sure
Hey,
do.
hey, I have to call my auntie. She said, "I'm so glad to see you with a clean face." She said, "Everybody around here have these long beards on. It's hard to even recognize them." Now I said, "Oh, she'll be mad if she see this." But I don't think I'm gonna do it too much longer. But I wanted to try something new. But it's all
I think
good.
you're looking good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll tell you, this is probably my third or fourth time dealing with COVID. And like I said, it wasn't bad, but it was bad enough to where it was, oh man, it was making my head hurt. It was giving me some aches, and you can hear the mucus. So, but I thought it would be a lot easier because the last two times you barely even knew I had it. But I was surprised on this one. It was a little bit more intense than I thought it would be. So, but thank you. I greatly appreciate it, Darvin.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Go ahead, Miss Ferry.
So glad to see you feeling better. I hope
Yes,
you made it through your family event.
yes, ma'am.
Good, good. I thought
Yeah,
about you. I thought
I
about you
appreciate that.
a lot,
Yes, ma'am.
but I didn't bother you because I knew you were at your family event.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and just like sometime when you are feeling better, don't forget, some of us offered to let you use our wallets as, a, a guide to do some training and
Yes.
use that as like, here, this is where you go, this is what you do. And I mean, I didn't think you'd forgotten, but I knew that you had not been feeling well.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie to you, Miss Fair. I did forget about that part that we folks did say that, but that'll be good because I want to give everybody. Oh, thank you, Miss Yolanda. I want to give everybody the opportunity to know multiple ways to purchase. They're all easy ways if you know how to do it. But if it's your first time doing it, it might be a little overwhelming. So I want to make sure we record the few different ways. So folks, and I'm gonna tell you why this is important. Um, I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $2, but something needs to happen. And it's not just on you, it's on the company's part, everybody's part. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important. Because what happens is, has everybody logged into your Phantom wallet? And if you look in your Phantom wallet, you'll see the thing that comes up. This token has been hidden. Because they thought it was spam. And I want everybody to understand the reason why that happens. It happens to all of the tokens, but it depends on the amount of volume that's being transacted in the token. And that's why I want everybody, I gave you an incentive to pay attention to the EMPT token and the EMPR token. That is the payment token. But we have to pay attention to them, whether it's $1, $10, $100. We gotta stay buying it and just understand that this is something that it will help you earn even more rewards if you want to. But you know your pocket, you know what's going on in your life. So I don't want to make anyone feel like they're obligated. I'll tell you this: I'm 90% done on our Chat GPT system. You have the regular prices that are $0, $17. A startup business costs of $59, and one is $89. But then I have the EMPR prices. The EMPR prices for our chat GPT type system is, you have free, which is zero. Then you have 100,000 EMPR tokens, which is the starter, I guess the pro package. And then you have the 300,000 EMPR tokens, which is your startup business. And then you have your business package, which is 600,000 EMPR tokens. And as you know, if you run out of tokens, then of course you would have to pay to upgrade. If you know on the scheme of things of how much that is, that's a fraction of what you would pay to use Chat GPT. So it's a whole lot less than what you would pay, even if you paid the regular prices that I have of 17, 59, and uh, 89. The EMPR prices is a whole lot less than that. So I just wanted to put that out there for everyone. And I'm looking. I've reached out to a few more places that we will be able to use their services, but I'm looking for it to be done in the EMPR tokens. So it gives you an opportunity to uh, take advantage of other services that you will benefit from if it's something that you need. Whether it's a website builder, whether it's a funnel builder, there's all different types of things that I'm looking at. So um, I know this might be a little too, I won't say tech savvy, but they have what's called AI agents now, and there's a service that I'm looking to partner with that will allow us to use our EMPR tokens if anyone gets into that field. That helps you pretty much build anything that you want if you're in that field and you know how to do it. But go ahead, Miss Sonia. But we will get together, Miss Ferry, and just get that done.
Okay, I'm sure that's one of many things we all have to learn.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. So, Tank, so good to see you. You look good. You got
Oh,
that head. Don't take it off. You know.
yes, I didn't want to sniffle in the mic, but yeah, go ahead.
I know Auntie might be mad, but keep it up there for a while.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
But yeah, so I don't know. Well, everything I mean, good news. I mean, everything is working well for me in my back office there. My streaming is working well. I have two services. Have about a couple of dollars left over. And I'll probably just switch it out for something else next month. Just that just trying some two channels that I like to keep for a little bit.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
but it's working well. It works very smooth as far as I can see. I just open it up, switch the card over so I can see the full number and just type it in there and just
There you
my service starts. And I get the ones without the commercials. So that's really nice too, that they give you choices because when we first started, I didn't even know we were going to have those choices. And I always
go.
like
Yes,
the ones without commercials. So that's really
yeah,
good.
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I want to say this real quick, if you don't mind, Miss Sonia.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, she just said something. I want to make sure everybody understand. It's a virtual card that they give you. And like you say, you have to type that number in, but it's a real credit card that you can use. And actually you could use it on anything. It doesn't even have to just be this streaming service, but it's designed for the streaming service for you to be able to pick. But thank you, Miss Sonia, for saying that.
Yeah, it's very convenient. I mean, I love
Mhm.
the way it's set up. It's really pretty too, and it works the way it's supposed to work. So I've had just good feelings with everything with that. I have stars, no commercials, and I have one of the horror channels that I like to watch. I'll probably switch that out for something else.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe I'll get something else in a couple of months because I wanted to get anyway, I'm going on about these channels because I like my streaming. But
Yes, ma'am.
but yeah, so the other thing is I don't know if this is a call, and also I helped a couple of people some things that were going on inside of for them, to get set up and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
I wish she was on the call right now, Miss Yolanda, because I just wonder what she
She's
ended up
on.
doing. Oh, she
She's on.
is? Oh,
Yes.
okay, great. Because I should call. I wanted to find out, what did she end up doing with the working advantage as far as her emails concerned? Did she get that straightened out for herself?
Okay.
Yeah, because I know that she and I were talking about it. But the other
And
thing
that's
is,
and I just want to
Mhm.
make sure the working advantage thing was the because she used it also with her company as well, correct?
That's correct. That's what the dilemma was, whether or not
Okay.
she had to
Yes.
keep that. Oh, she said I'm on. She said my husband is talking to me. Okay, so that's nice. So we'll get back
Yeah.
to that because I didn't even know she was on.
Yes.
I was
And
gonna
that
bring it
was
up.
that was an easy fix. She could Yeah, she could definitely use another email. Either way,
Mhm.
it's or the same email. So either way is fine. However, she decided to work that.
Yeah, and I'm looking back there, and I'm finding my car is back there too. So I'm gonna definitely get one this year. Um,
Yes, ma'am.
um.
Let me jump on to Miss Lisa. We'll come back, Miss Sonia.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right,
Hey,
go
Renee.
ahead, Miss
Hey,
Lisa.
I don't know if this is the right call, but can we go over what's happening with the crybacks? Because I'm very confused when I go to log in now. It's asking me to stack and giving
We'll
me
we'll do
options.
we'll do that at the end of the call.
Okay,
That'll be fine.
okay, because I'm clueless on that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Miss Ferry.
So, I've been really behind and need to get my things set up. And I'm looking right here at the streaming because listening to Sonia talk about how amazing these channels are, I was like, what am I waiting on? So I have to go to an email. It must have already been sent. I'll have to hunt for it, I guess,
Yeah,
in my email. That's
it'll
fine,
be
which I
under
don't mind.
it'll be under My Bundle TV.
Okay. And then that'll walk me through what to
Yes,
do. Okay. And
yes.
so we get that, I guess, for a year. When does the year begin? Is it begin
When you first set it up.
okay, gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I have 140 people coming to my 50th class reunion. I was wanting to see if I could get you to be the featured speaker and do a presentation.
And don't put me on the spot like
You
that.
they're all going to be looking at me like, what have you roped us into? But anyway,
Well,
I'm teasing, but sort of not.
I
But
got you.
yeah.
We'll talk and we'll see what we can do. So we'll see what we can do.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking right now, if nothing else, shoot, I should have some flyers or something
Yeah.
available. Honestly, really.
Yes, ma'am. We'll talk about it and see what we can do. I might have some other good ideas for you, so
I
I'll keep
bet
you.
you do, brother man.
I'll keep you posted. Yeah. So we'll talk about it and see what we can do. Go ahead, Miss Sonia.
All right. So I don't know. Is this the right call to talk about commissions? Because I
Uh,
just wanted to had a question about that.
yes, go ahead.
Okay, great. So um, I'm I'm not sure how to take commissions out or whether to leave them in. That's the first thing.
No, ma'am.
And
It's
no. Mhm.
you're supposed to get them. It'll be it's a manual service each day, but with everything that was going on, I haven't processed them, so I will process them. And then the last thing of the reason why all of them didn't get done is some people were not processed when it comes to getting their KYC done. And then there was some who actually put in they didn't put their commission, I mean not the commission, their wallet address in the right section. So hopefully that is done now. They had put it in uh, not they didn't put it in the payout section. You have to make sure you put it in the payout section, not just on the front screen. The front screen, and I apologize for the redundancy on that because the front screen, when you put it in, that's to make sure that you receive your tokens. And but if I'm not seeing it in the your back office inside of the payout screen, it's not
Mhm.
gonna process. That's how the system is done. So what I do, I'll walk you through the process. So when I hit the button to process commissions, it's going to search to make sure everybody who's getting the commission has their wallet address, Solana wallet address inside of the payout screen. If it's there and you do a commission, then the AI analyzes everything. And then once it approves it, then I click the button to send out the actual commission. So
Oh,
that's the process of it.
Okay. Oh, so you answered my second question already because I know that one of mine was missing. So then that answers that question about why. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll also check and make sure that I know I put my wallet back there, and the last person that I was working with, I helped them to put theirs back there too. But maybe it does need to be in another space also.
Yeah. So,
Um.
and if you're running into something and you don't see it there correctly, please
Mhm.
let me know right away. So if you could text me or message me so we could look at it because I want to make sure that everything is operating correctly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. Tank. I mean, I have two of them are there. One is missing.
Okay.
So that would be the last person that I helped come in as a founder.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one is there. And also I think that was the main thing. And I just wanted to say too. Oh, there was something that Fairy had just said about the streaming. I just wanted to um kind of make like a verbal note out loud that one of the things that I've noticed about streaming services when people are not getting like a package on a TV service like a Direct TV or Amazon or something like that, where everything is all in one space. Um, what can feel funny, and I'm not can't speak for everybody because I don't know what kind of services everybody has, but what can feel funny is that sometimes when you purchase them through a service like ours, you're going directly to the channel or directly to the app itself to watch the
Hmm.
actual movies. So that can feel like a little different. Like for instance, when I got Stars, I'm not going to go to my TV and just like just everything will be there in that one space. So you were to go to stars.com and then you just watch the way you would normally watch.
Let
So
let
that's
me
all
let
I'm
me
saying.
let me let me jump in.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, and
And
yes,
no, right?
and no.
And
Yes,
no, I know. Go ahead.
because
Go ahead
if
and correct me on
you
that
can
one,
you
Tank.
can watch on any device.
Okay.
Plus, for folks who have, like, say, smart TVs, um, smartphones, or whatever it may be, or Roku device, or what's his other one, the Google thing, you can log into your account on those devices that you set up. And once you set it up, it you can watch it on all of your devices, not just your phone or going to it on your phone. You can watch it on all devices.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for saying that too. And then also, what I have noticed for me is that I have stars, but I have it under Amazon. So and the reason why, and also I guess this is kind of important too, is that I have that under a different email. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cancel my stars under Amazon on the old email, and then I'll
Yes.
just use my device to watch stars.com, or even I'm sure there's a way that if I go to stars and I'm in Amazon already, I can then use my other email to log in the stars because I know they give a space like that. But even if they don't, I can still get it on all of the other devices. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm just saying that it's just sometimes can maybe it can I know what every I'm recognizing what you said too, and then also just also saying that it's just a matter of familiarity.
Yes, man. I
Yeah.
want I want to give everybody a little hack. A lot of people might know this, but I want to give everybody a piece of information. Prime, Amazon Prime. Okay. There's okay, I'll say a lot of these other streaming services, they're streaming services. They're good. Not saying one thing bad, but I'm give you a little information about Amazon Prime. Matter of fact, if anybody else has a question or anything, let me pull this up because I just want to tell you something um that you get. Not that I'm pushing that one. I don't care which one you get, but I just want to give you some information. All right, hold on one second. All right. So when you do Amazon Prime, right? it's $14.99. So of course, with tax, it might be about 15 and something or a little more. You might still have enough money to get something else if you want to. But I want to show you everything that you get with it. You get the fast delivery, same day, 1 day through 2 days, and so forth. You get Amazon Day exclusive sales. You get the Whole Foods and Fresh Foods, Whole Food and Fresh. You get Prime Video. We know the thousands of movies and TV shows, including Amazon originals and Thursday Night Football. You also get Amazon Music, access ad free, playback, and top podcasts. For the ones who still play games or like games like myself, you have free monthly PC games, in game loot, and free Twitch channel subscription. You get reading, rotation, selection of free monthly Kindle books, and access to Prime Reading. You get life, health, and lifestyle perks. You get the if you wanted the RX Pass, it's a flat $5 per month subscription. It gets you discounts on generic medications covering over 60 common conditions. You get to access one medical if you wanted to. You also have Grubhub, free food delivery subscription service perk with zero delivery fees. You get photo storage, unlimited full resolution cloud storage, and a few other things. So I just wanted to put that out there because not only do you get the movie perks, but you get all of that as well. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. Anyone else have any questions, or did you have anything else, Miss Sonia?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Tank, because that was one of that's one of the plans that I have. So it's when we get the card, so I'm gonna then pay for my Prime with the card and get the year because right now I've just been holding out doing it monthly, and
Mm-hmm.
actually I'm probably missing a couple of months, but I guess they want to keep me as a customer, but I'll just make up the difference. But yeah, because it's kind of complimentary
Mm-hmm.
what we have, but then they
Mm-hmm.
can get it at that 20% discount. It really does make a big difference, So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And if any point we have something that is moves into that same space, I'll just switch right on over because I'm not wedded to Amazon. They just have to be super convenient and everything.
Yes,
I really
ma'am.
like what we have. And the thing about it is too, I just want to add that what I'm finding is that because it's inside of the marketplace, I find that I'm not really wanting as many things as
Mm-hmm.
I did want before. I know I kind of touched on this before, but it just feels so different when you find
Yes, ma'am.
from yourself. I don't even need as many channels that I used to get. I mean, 2 channels right now, it feels like a lot to me because I'm getting them from
Mhm.
my own service. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, this is good. And I'm looking forward to one other thing is I definitely want to get with you, Tank, because I want to find a way to get the details of the health plan so
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can kind of put it out there a little bit more on my social media so that I can get
Yes.
people coming in on it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
and I have it. So I'll definitely get that to you, and
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tank.
You're welcome. Thank you. Did anyone else have any other questions? Um, so yes. And what Miss Yolanda was asking about is making sure that for the folks who um, want the Series XM radio, that you check your emails also. But I want to make sure it was sent out, so I have to check on that as well. Um, so I'll make sure check with Miss Deborah to make sure we got that done. Um, anyone else? Just want to make sure we go over all of the details. The main things, folks, we want to make sure we get into those videos that we're putting in the back office and showing you how to stake. Folks, I don't mind helping anybody, but we still got to try to help ourselves first and make sure we see if we understand it. If you don't understand it, and that's what we're here for. We don't mind helping. And I wanted to take this time to say this also, Miss Sonia. Thank you for everybody you helped. I know you didn't have to do it, but it meant a lot. For us, for me, and especially Miss Deborah, myself, for you to jump in there and help out. So we greatly appreciate it. And if anyone else did, we appreciate that also. I'll tell you this: this is one of the first trips, and I mean this, and I'm not exaggerating at all. This is one of the first trips that I had where, yes, I probably chimed in a few times on my phone, this and that, but this is the first time I wasn't tied to my phone the whole trip. I'm talking about all of my years in the car business. Any trip that we took, that's how I traveled. I'm gonna always check my phone because I believe in just making sure. But it felt good to know that people were willing to help, so I appreciated that from everyone. So thank you, Miss Sonia.
Oh, you're welcome, Tank. It was really my Oh, Yolanda, thank you, Yolanda. We had such a good time. I'll be honest with you, we did. But I want to thank you, Tank, too, because what you're saying about what you're doing is what's possible for everybody who is a founder, especially as a founder in this marketplace. The same thing can be true because in putting a lot of effort into this, it really does free your life. It makes everything else so different when you're
Yes.
doing this. I mean, I have helped a few people come in, and then trying to keep helping people too because it helps them, because it builds the marketplace, and then it helps me. And I really believe in this. I think this is so fantastic. I think we got everybody here probably, I'm sure, feels the same way, but I just think this is a way just to have freedom. And I also see that fiat currency is changing. It's, I don't know how long it's going to be around, but crypto is
Yeah.
definitely making its move. So
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. We'll jump back to that.
I'm
Let me.
grateful. I'm
Oh,
grateful.
you're welcome. Thank you. Let's go ahead, Darva, and then we'll come back. Go ahead, Miss Darva.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I think it was Ferry that talked about the call and the training. And I would
Yes.
like to be on that Zoom call as far as the wallet goes, because this last transaction that I did, I would do my soul, did a withdrawal, and I'd hit the max, and now I don't have any solarium to,
Oh,
I
Solana. Solana.
Solana, yeah, to claim. So I can't do my claiming of my
Okay.
token.
Yeah. So what you have to do in that case, you have to buy some Solana, and whether it's $5 or $10 worth or whatever, and then you'll be able to do it. And then it'll work easy peasy from there. But yes, we'll go for training for that if you don't know how to buy the Solana. Yes, we'll definitely help.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like
Hmm.
an easy way to purchase it. I've gone through Kraken before, but it takes me 7 days before
Mm,
from
okay.
my bank, from my bank to get in, and then they have a 7 day hold.
Okay. All right. So we'll get that worked out. That's something easy we can get worked out and show you how to get it fixed. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Miss Ferry.
Yeah, I'll make this real quick. I just want to echo what you said about others being helpful. And I'll miss some names, but Deborah helped me, and Sonia. Let me tell you, sister girl, when you speak, I'm listening. You are so articulate. I don't know what your background is, but
Mm,
you must be a public speaker. You are so articulate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I learn from you every time you have something to say. But mostly, Anthony, I think it was about the second encounter I had with you. I mean, I met you and then boom, everything fell apart. And I'll never forget being so panicky. And I said to you,
mm.
please, please don't leave us. Please don't leave us. And boy, did you not.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
and that is so typical. not just in the crypto world, but whether it's, and I'm not picking on network marketing, but Amway, Tupperware, anything, when things go bad, the people that supposedly I'll be there for you,
Yes, ma'am.
they just ain't.
Yes, ma'am.
And so when we said that, Anthony, please, please don't leave us. And not only did you not leave us, but you like just lifted us up out of the dirt and said, "Okay, people, we're going to shine." And I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you all. Y'all just don't know how much y'all meant to me as well. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Now, I want to say this, and please, what I'm getting ready to say to you all, this is just forward thinking. There are a few developers out there that I'm not talking about, and here when I say this, I'm not talking about no fly by night just doing something just to try to cheat people out of their money. There's a few programs out there that are in the crypto world that, and I'm just telling you what I'm trying to see if I can get worked out. Where, okay, if you're not a tech savvy person, if you wanted to try to create your own AI trading bot, it's probably um oh, that's appreciated. I appreciate it. Thank you. That you're probably not gonna do it. So there's a few platforms out there that I'm gonna be testing that have AI trading bots that seem pretty easy, that they do the trading for you. Um, and I'll say this: this is if I make this partnership work, I'm trying to see if we can do it to where people will be able to buy our token and use that token to purchase their token, to um, be able to use the service. So how it will work, this will be something that you control your own money in your wallet. So in other words, you would basically give the trading bot permission similar to something that you would see in a Crybex or something of, but this is real trading. This is not, this is which Crybex is real trading also, but what I mean is your money remains inside of your wallet, so nobody's holding your money, but the AI bot does trade on your behalf. So and the reason why I'm looking at this is this could be something not that's going to be dramatic, but it could give you the opportunity to trade more times a day if the opportunity presents itself. So, and then it's tied to our ecosystem if we do it. So, that's a few things that I'm looking at that will be a plus, but I have to do some more testing on it. Um, it's not a first priority, but it is something that I'm looking at to see if it's possible um to make it work. Again, I appreciate the kind words. Um, I'm just happy to be here, and I'll tell you, folks. Sometimes things, they throw us curveballs. So yeah, and like I mentioned, the folks who about the ones who just coming on, you'll be able to hear about it early on in the recording. But we had a lot of positive stuff happen, but we did have two um, setbacks, and those setbacks is uh, in order for us to be considered a corporation with the funeral assistance plan, they're saying we need 100 people to already be enrolled, and of course we don't have that yet. But they are trying. I'm trying to see if there's something we can work out, and then 30 people with the funeral assistance plan. So so we're trying to make sure that we have all of that in our ducks in the row there. But I just wanted to make yes, ma'am. I
Was
just
it
want to make
30 people for the medical or the funeral? I thought you said
the
30 for the medical, 100 for the funeral.
yes, I'm sorry
Okay.
if I said it wrong. 100 for the funeral and 30 for the medical. That is correct. A minimum. So so that's the few the bumps in the road on that. And then I mentioned that I gave the card company until Wednesday to tell me where my cards are. And then so they understand. I don't want to feel like they took advantage of me, but I'm starting to feel that way. The first time I ordered from them previously, it took a little while, so I gave them a little leeway on that, but still not here. So they have to give me some answers by Wednesday, so we can see what's going on with that. So far as the people who've ordered from the marketplace, we definitely appreciate that. Everything will be coming your way. So, other than that, just thankful to be here. Thank you for everybody who was patient with me and wanted me to get some rest. And I promise you, I got some rest. So I definitely did that. So I'm just happy to be back. And if you all have any questions, just please let me know. I want to make sure that everybody understands, folks. If you can, I don't care if it's $1, $2, or $5, or $10, $50, whatever that amount. But I'm talking about it could be small amounts, $5, $3. Buy some of the EMPT tokens and EMPR tokens because we have to keep that volume there showing up. And whether it's small volume or big volume, they just have to see transactions so the token can show up the places that need to show up. But like I mentioned to everybody earlier, um, if y'all don't mind me, I know we have when I last looked, we had almost 12 people on here. How many people, if you could just say, just say something, how many people on here pay for Chat GPT? I do, I know.
I do.
Who
I
is that?
don't.
That's
That's
Miss.
Sonia. I paid a monthly to 20 something whatever it is.
Okay, so that's two people. Miss
I
Lisa
pay for
said.
Chat GPT and Claude.
Okay, yes, I just canceled Claude today, but I like Claude. So I thought they did something to me, but it wasn't them. So I canceled them. But yeah, I like Claude too. So you have Claude, Chat GPT, and then I know Miss Lisa just said something. Who else?
No, I don't. I don't pay. You guys must use it a lot.
Oh yeah, we use it
I
a lot.
don't.
I know I
Yeah, I
do.
don't.
Yeah.
I
But I
I
just
use
I
it,
just
and I mean, once you really start liking it, especially with graphics, it cuts you off for a number
there
of hours, and you want it right now.
that's what I say. That's what I was just getting ready to say. I hate being cut off when I'm in the midst of something very serious, and I hate for it to get cut me off. Yes, you are correct.
But I
So
mean, it is pricey. I'll be honest with you. I kick myself all the time about it, and yet, I mean, it's like people that like Pepsi and they got to have their Pepsi. But if you're in the middle of making a church bulletin or a flyer or something, and it's like, I'm sorry, you need to wait 12 hours, and you're wanting it now.
yes. So again, we will have our CES and I hate this describe it like this, but I just know more people are familiar with it, which is our CES Chat GPT. Um, and like I say, it's a whole lot less than what you would pay for Chat GPT, but you'll be using EMPR tokens. Um, and so now I want to make sure that everybody understands this. So say if you do, let's just say the business plan, the startup plan. No, I'm gonna say the business plan. The business plan is 600,000 EMPR tokens. Now that'll give you certain features that you can use, but if let's just say if you run out of those before the end of the month, you have the option to do it again and add more credits to it. And keep in mind, folks, the pricing that you're getting is when I say a fraction of what you would pay for Chat GPT or Claude, it's a fraction of that. You'll see the regular prices on there. We have regular prices again. When it's released, it'll be $0, $17.99, $59 for the business startup, and then 89.99 for the business plan. And the price that you're paying in EMPR is a fraction of those prices. Um, and you do have the free version as well. But I know you're going to want to upgrade from the free. And even if you're using the EMPR tokens, it's a lot less than what you would pay for Chat GPT. I can tell you that. So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. So what else? I think that's basically it, unless someone else has a question. Um, Trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. Yes, it will have free. Um, um, and the last part that I'm working on is just making sure the images are coming out the way that you describe them and making sure that is working correctly. So, other than that, that's all I have, unless somebody else has something. All right, we did record this. Hey there, Cedrica, you all quiet? I ain't heard. Oh, yes, you mentioned Crybex. Okay. Talk to everybody about Crybex. Um, just like anything, when people see change, they go into panic mode. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion. Doesn't have to be your opinion, but I'm giving you my opinion. The changes to for me are for the better. And oh, thank you, Darva. Um, And I'll say it this way: with Crybex, it's giving you more options. You have the 29, you have the 49, and you have the 79. That tells you the only thing that's negative about that is if you were someone who received four trades in one day, you're not going to have that opportunity if you're on the $29 plan. You're only going to get up to two trades. And then it also depends on how long you stack it. It's not, people are getting it confused with staking. When they say stacking, that means how long they put your principal amount on hold. So you can pick 90 days, you pick 180 days, and you can pick 365 days. And when you pick those, that determines how often your money you can what's the right word? Um Forgot what it's called. How
Compound.
Compound.
Yeah.
Compound. Yes. So that's what determines how quick your money compounds. So overall, I think it's a great thing depending on how much money you have in your account. But of course, if your account is still 200, 300, 400, $500, just do the $29 the same as before and keep it moving. But if you have larger accounts and you want to compound even quicker, you can lock that principal up for a longer time and then earn even more money quicker. So you have that option.
Okay, so I have a question. I joined initially for
Yes.
$200, and I
Hmm.
know that my money had to be on hold for 90 days before I could take any money out.
Hmm.
I don't think I've even reached the 90 days. So
Hmm.
what do I need to do now? Because when I go in to check my balance, it won't let me because it says you got to pick some.
Yeah, just
So
pick
should
the
I just
just
pick the
pick
29?
yep, pick the 29 in the 90 days.
So it's a new 90-day clock now added to
They
my initial.
they subtract the days that you've already did so far.
Oh, so they will subtract what I was already in
Yes,
for.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then the other options, you need more money.
Right. If you
Okay.
those yeah, those are bigger numbers.
Okay. So, all right. So I'll
Mhm.
just do the 29. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else on Crybets before we talk about the TV channels? Anyone else?
Hey, Anthony. Good evening, everyone.
Hey there, Mr. Drake.
I know I've been out so long, so I got to catch up. So I'm just listening for now, and then I got to get catch back up so I could be, more part of it.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, I got you back. I had already talked to Debbie, so we'll
Okay.
get it taken care of.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else on cry bets before I move on? All right.
I have a quick question, Shane. Is
Yes,
anybody
ma'am.
else having the issue that my girlfriend has with her email? But she still hasn't been able to log in.
Yeah. So if she can't log in, what I'm gonna have to do, we'll get together. I want to say probably Wednesday, and what I'm if I can't get it done or figured out by then, I'm gonna just go ahead and have to recreate the account.
And use a
Um,
different email, maybe?
yeah. Use a
So
different.
weird.
Yeah. I like I say, everybody else. I really don't know. So I'm not gonna even try to pretend. So I want her to be able to get us everything worked out and using everything. So
Yeah.
we'll get that done by Wednesday. So yes, we'll take care of that.
Yeah,
And
because she hasn't been able to do anything.
yeah,
Sign
we
up
need
for anything, nothing. 'Cause she
oh
can't
yeah,
get in
we
her own. She wants to do the streaming, the virus, a lot of it,
yes,
but she can't.
yeah,
She can't.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll
Sorry.
get it taken care of for her.
Okay.
And which I can't say tonight because as soon as we get off here, I'm getting ready to leave. Um, but let's do this. So it'll be tomorrow or Wednesday because I want to get this taken care of right away. Then the next thing that I want to make sure that everybody understands that where do you find other programs where they let you talk about other programs in the middle of the programs that you're doing. So that's why it's about people elevating themselves. It's not just about CES. It's about right. It's no other program. I'll know that because I've been in plenty of them. But that's why I want everybody to understand. Oh no, it's not you, Miss Cheryl. We're talking about Crybacks now. So I just want everybody. It's about us all elevating ourselves, and that's what this is about. And when I decided to say I'm gonna stick there and stay there for the people who were affected by BG, I meant that. But it's sad to see so many of those people still losing money in other programs, this and that, and but each his own. I can't worry about that. So let's do this. So now we're gonna go ahead and talk about um, TV channels, and I'm loving everything that I'm seeing about it. And I just want to give this update. I was waiting for Miss Yolanda to pop back in. Okay, there she go. So with the TV channels network, um, we bought our shares for $1 a share, and this is I'm just giving you an opportunity to understand. I don't know why it keeps kicking Miss Yolanda out, or she keeps leaving. I don't know what's going on. But I'll say this: can you imagine having the opportunity to buy Netflix at $1? There's never a guarantee, but can you imagine having that opportunity? So we were given the opportunity to buy shares in the TV channels network, and everybody's had their chance to talk to the CEO or look up his credentials to see who he really is. Now, they have come out with a series S1 where they're selling to the public, and they're uh, the venture capitalists or bankers and the public. Now you can buy those same shares for $4 a piece, but you have to have a minimum value of $100,000 or more in order to be a part of that. Then they just there are no more shares at $1. I think you have to pay. If I'm not mistaken, it's $3 now. If they do have some left, I have to get with Mr. Johnson just to make sure. But he gave a lot of people that opportunity who don't normally have a seat at the table. And he did that just to give people the opportunity to see what it's like and also benefit from it and possibly have some generational wealth from it. Now they're coming out with infomercials for the public for the being able to buy the shares at $4 a piece, and understand once it goes to the market and once it reaches that point, they're going to be on the market. Doesn't mean they're going to stay there. They could go down, they could go up. They're going to be starting at $4 a piece, and we just paid $1 for them. You can look up all the information. It's registered on the Nasdaq site. There's still no guarantee, but as everything moves forward the way it is, it's going to be a lot of happy people. And then, like he said he understands that everybody won't make it to the finish line. I'll say that. And what he means by that is that they're looking to sell the company in the future. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The content that they have is extraordinary when it comes to the music and the live concerts. So this is going to give any company that purchases them the opportunity to take advantage of all of that content that he's accumulated all over the years, masters on many of the top artists of the past. So that's one thing. So he understands that especially none of these companies are even reaching out to him or even giving them the benefit of the doubt. So and like I say, they're moving forward. You should start to see some of those, whether it's Facebook, social media, whether it's TV commercials. You should start to see some of these commercials that they're running to let everybody know about this opportunity. So that's only going to add fuel to the fire because uh, the better the raise is, the quicker it moves forward. And like I say, they don't owe anybody money. So all of that is good. So this is just more backing that they will have to do any and everything and possibly do some good acquisitions to make it even better. And the acquisition is more part of taking advantage of the user base. If you could purchase a platform that has 300 million and you can advertise to them about the service, that's going to be big in itself. So that's basically all I have on TV channels shares. Um, so just if you have any other questions besides that, just please let me know.
It's exciting. It's exciting
Yes,
to be
it
a part
is.
of it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And because I'll tell you this, these are the opportunities you look for. Imagine if you're somebody who bought 1,000 shares or whatever the amount is, and they have an opportunity to sell the company one day in the future for $50 or $150 or $100 per share, what that's going to do to a lot of people's lives. So, you know, that's one of those things that you all I can say, you'll be very happy. I can tell you if it does work out that way one day. So Anyone else before I'm gonna go ahead and end the stop the recording?